What is up, YouTube land? We are back in Blue's garage. We're gonna be putting on brake pads on Yami. So I'm gonna get straight to the video. It's not too bad of a job, but I'll walk you through it real quick and let's get started. So the wheel is chilling over there, and this is Brake Dust City. Thank you, Toyota. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, taking off these pads are really easy. So you see this little safety pin over here. We're gonna unslot those from the actual pins. One there, and then one on the bottom. Just like that. Oops, smack back at me. So we're gonna leave that there. Next, we are going to slot these pins out. So I'm gonna grab a little rubber mallet so I don't mess up the paint. And I'm going to knock these little pins out. So with these types of brakes, what I like to do sometimes, if it works, is once I get that top pin out and this one's kind of loosened, I take this, I flip it down, and then usually this pin will want to come out. Now, the orientation of this triangle is pointing down. So pull that out, there we go. And then on these little tabs, I always press. Usually I need two hands because I'm trying to fight a 4-piston caliper, but usually if you press back on them, just like that with two hands, they usually come out. So I'm gonna use two hands real quickly, guys, and I'll be right back. One thing that always helps, and I hope it helps you guys too, is I sit here, and if you pull back, just sit there. Don't try to, get back at it. Just sit and press it. Press, press, press. That way it lets the brake fluid go back up into the reservoir. So if you sit here and press, 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 it comes out. So this one I already have out. Press it back. See how slowly it goes? See how it's going slow? It goes back slow. Patience. See, this is in need of replacement. I'd say this is at about 2 millimeters, two, 1.5 maybe. So we're getting there. Definitely time. This one, give it a second. You can see it slowly opening. So just pulled this back. It moves freely now. What you're gonna wanna do is I always move it out a little bit for leverage. And then I pull it. Press that cylinder all the way back. And by cylinder, I mean piston. Bam. Look at that. Plenty of clearance for the new brakes. This one has the same amount of wear as the other one, so that is good. So big thanks to GR Performance Parts located in Connecticut. I ordered a pack of yellow stuffed EBC brake pads. I paid around $170 for the sticker, right? And they threw in a free brake pad kit, which I'm not gonna complain about, but nice sticker. And then also some GR Performance Parts stickers, which will be going on my toolbox. And then another one I have no clue where. But they also sent me high chews, which are obviously gone. Love it when companies send little treats like that. I don't know why, but yeah, I mean, these stickers were pretty expensive, but who cares about that? These brake pads though, heard nothing but good reviews for these, so I can't wait to try them out. Plus it's in my favorite color, yellow. So if you look at this here, this is the break-in material, as you can see. So it helps the, the brake pad conform to the rotor. It's so interesting. It's like super textured, but hey, I'm not the engineer who made this, so it's pretty cool. I trust it. but got a set of 4 in here. And what's interesting is they don't come with the traditional like metal shims. They come with rubberized cut to shape shims. So you basically have to cut them so they fit the back. They fit the back here, and that's your shim, which is really interesting. As far as I know, it's got adhesive, so it just sticks to the back. And yeah, so I think that's really interesting as for a shim. But once I get those shims on, I will go right back to the install. I got the shims on. Now I'm just going to hopefully slide right in. Press too hard, move the rotor. Slide this in. And come on. There we go. Right there. Look, see how it's flush now? Nice and flush. And then I'll go get the other one. We can do the other side. Now, when you install these pads, they are side specific, like inner and outer. The inners have this tab on both sides. Tab there and a tab on the left side. The outers do not have that tab, so it's flat. Make sure you guys are using the right ones on the right side. Now that they got both the pads on, I'm gonna make sure they're flush to the rotor. It'll help with installing these pins. The end cap will go to the outside of the car, and the little hole on the end will go towards the inside of the car. So I start with the bottom one. That one slides right through. Now, what I do is I take this one. Remember, this triangle's pointing downwards. You could clean these guys off if you want. It might be better to. You can slide this right in just like that. See right there? And then pull it up. So this is going to slide right in between these tabs here and here. Watch, I'll show you guys. It'll snap into place. So pull up. Snap. Snap. Snaps right into place. You're gonna want to take the other pin, feed it through the left side or the outside, and then just like that, both of them are in. Give this one a little tap, motor persuasion. Make sure this tab is in between both these right here. Try to make them as in the center as you can. It's gonna help out a little bit. And then install the safety clip right back in. So the safety clip pins into there, loops around, and then hooks into here and hooks into there. But let me reset the pins and I go from there. Now that the safety pin's back in, you're gonna wanna kind of point these in the direction that the pin is at so these pins fit nicely. This pin is very, very important. You guys don't put this pin back on, these metal dowels can fall out. This shim can fall out. And then guess what? These pads will fly out. You don't want flying pads, okay guys? Flying pads don't stop your car. You wanna stop, but not all of us wanna stop. But I wanna stop. So make sure, I made sure this safety pin is in, okay guys? This is in, everything is in, and that's about it. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side, and hopefully the other side goes as easy as this one. And that's gonna do it for the install, guys. 2023 GR Corolla, nicknamed Yami. But that's it. The pads are in, time to go drive around. EBC says if you drive like, what they say, like a normal human being, which no one does, for like 100 miles, the brakes will bed in themselves, but it's a different set of rules if you are an aggressive or a spirited driver. It's a different set of rules and sets of break-in, but I'm driving to work tomorrow morning, which is about 50 miles, so I'll be driving pretty just highway, 50 miles. This says they'll break in better with regular driving, so I'm gonna be doing that. But yeah, if there's any questions, leave them down in the comments, guys. I'll be happy as all can be to answer any questions. But that's it. The installation's over and time to get back to the road with my non-spirited driving. All right, guys. Peace.